Good evening, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome into your reading. This reading will be for the month of December 2021. But of course, for every zodiac sign, I will be doing a mid-monthly reading, which will be uploaded later on, of course. But for now, we can all have a peek into your December energy, guys, and we'll see what is happening in your part of the story. Okay, now this is a general reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So let's call upon a divine angel, guide, ancestor, my spirit guide, and divine source into this reading for you, Pisces, for the month of December, and we'll see what's going on for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, dietary change, leaving. Okay, so they're asking you to improvise on your health. Okay, so for which some of you may have to leave certain things in your life that could also involve any kind of substance abuse, right? Retirement. So some of you will have to quit, retire from maybe active life, but you definitely have to take care of your health, end of an era. Yeah, so many of you guys are going to be closing a chapter in your life, leaving, right? And for which you have to absolutely look into your health. Your health, keep the faith, They're asking you that if you're not doing well in terms of your health, you definitely will have to boost it up, right? And for which you will require some kind of help, maybe planning your diet, consult a nutritionist if you have to. But take care of what you eat around this portion in time, right? Because it's important for your health as well, Pisces, in the month of December. Okay, so let's see what's going on. What are the main three energies for you around this portion in time, Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, body changes. Yeah, it has got something to do with your health. Right? There could be some changes. Healing from the past. So a lot of you will start feeling much better maybe than what you have been feeling before in your life. That could include your health. Absolutely your health, right? Heavenly signs. It's more of a 5D energy at this point, guys. Keep your faith. Universe is looking after your need, is what I'm getting. But so you have to definitely moving, and you have to keep moving in a new direction, right? Okay, we'll get into the energies, but first let's see. Relationship dynamics is in the reverse, right? So there is something in your life, guys, that you could be leaving. Some kind of relationship that you had with somebody in your life that you don't want to be attached with that anymore. But we'll see. Healing from the past. Sentimental feelings. Many of you had a past experience with regards to relationships, is what I'm getting. Any kind of relationship that could have affected you with regards to your emotions. Right? And you don't want to be attached to that past sentiment. You don't, right? So there is a lot of things in your life that you are learning to understand, adult and children, right? So you are, it's a stage between that. What I feel with you is that you had got caught in yourself, between being an adult and, sometimes being a childlike kind of situation, but which was creating that sentimental feeling. You knew, okay, this is what I'm getting. You knew that you were being childlike, right? You were not being able to get over that situation. Maybe some of you were having tantrums, mood tantrums over this issue. You know that you are an adult, you have to be an adult, but at the same time, your brain and your body, both, I guess, would be functioning in two ways, right? Sometimes you were very matured, sometimes you were very naive, or not understanding the whole situation. And this was more because you had a lot of sentimental issues about situations in life, something that's deeply connected with your emotions, with your sentiment, right? Which is where it's healing from the past, the relationship dynamic in the reverse. So you are trying to get away from that situation. You're trying to move away from that situation because you're realizing, Pisces, that it's not working for you. Because somewhere you could not really stabilize yourself. Like your maturity was not in its rightful place, right? So you were being a little bit immature at times, more so I'm getting. You were not able to deal with that emotional situation or that sentimental feelings you probably still hold for somebody in your life or in yourself. But yeah, that's, you were like, it was coming out of your situation, because what I'm getting is because you were terribly hurt, right? And you were probably refusing to accept the situation of that loss of your something that concerns your some kind of relationship in your life, Pisces. Okay, now from where, as soon as you can detach yourself from that situation, you will see you are functioning better, right? There will be a lot of motivation, there will be energetic changes. Some of you could be even, your skin looks better, your health gets better. If there has been a hair loss, maybe that would stop. A lot of things, right, which could have been the cause of a lot of grief in yourself that stressed you out, right? So as soon as you can leave that stress, your metabolism gets better. You're able to eat well, sleep well, you're able to function well in yourself, right? And that is something you will realize because there will be a lot of signs. You will begin to feel that change in yourself, Pisces. You will realize how your situation in yourself, with your health, with your physique, with your mental health, emotional health, everything that matters, right? Just not the metabolism. The metabolism is your is the physiological part. I'm talking about your mental health. I'm talking about your emotional health. Everything together makes up what you are, um, or how you look as a person. So if you see, if in general, if you look at somebody's face, right, sometimes you see that person is beautiful but does not smile or has the frowns, right? There is, the expression on the face would determine that this person is not doing well in certain aspects of their health. So that is where, your body will change. You will start, you will start showing signs of feeling much better, doing much better. uh, it's a reinvigorating energy kind of a thing I'm getting, right? Where all of a sudden your vigor, your health starts to look and act better in your favor, in your favor, right? And that is when you will realize that it is the time for, because it's bringing back your energy. As soon as your body feels better, your health feels better, your emotional health feels better, you are mentally feeling more stable, more secured, you are in a position to move forward. That's when you can um, think about something more in your life, Pisces, right? Something that is attractive, something that perhaps you earlier could not do. You could not move towards that particular story, but now you want to, because you will get that signs of you coming to the point of your understanding that it's time. I'm feeling much better, I'm doing much better, I'm sleeping well, I'm eating well, I'm relaxed, my body is changing, the physiological part of the story is much better. And then, that itself is a push and is a sign. Now you can move forward, do what you have to do in your life, right? Please talk to me about the body changes. So this is where your main energy in the month of December is in, right? So you have to understand yourself, um, and you will get the signs. You will know for sure, that you're feeling much better. You wake up in the morning, you don't feel tired, right? You are wide awake, you're ready to go, kind of an energy. Please talk to me about the body change. I need one more message. Yeah, there you go. So you are, you're ready to go for a walk in the morning. Perhaps you haven't been for a walk for a long time. All those kind of things, right? Please talk to me about the heavenly signs. And then all of a sudden you're like, no, I'm ready to take on. I'm ready to take on. I accept back myself, right? I accept the fact that I'm feeling much better. Maybe many of you have been suffering for some time, right? And now is the time you're like, you're getting better, your body's changing. Like I said, you feel better, you look better. Please talk to me about moving. And that's when your decision is more stable, right? You feel happy within yourself. You're like, yeah, I am happy. I feel happy. I'm ready to go forward. I'm ready to do something that, brings back my happiness in my life, right? Something that makes me smile once again. Now, we'll get into the details of the clarifiers. Before I do that, guys, I will first talk to you about the bottom of this deck, but then I'm going to use the same deck, so we'll see. And then we'll get to the bottom. Right? So, Seven of Wands. So, you're ready. You're bringing back some kind of stability in your life. You want to reach that point where you want to go forward, move forward. You want people to recognize you as who you are, with your first name, your last name, somebody whose title matters to them, right? And now, this is also a part of the story, guys, with the seven for me. It's always when seven shows up, it's a divine timing. That's one. Second is, it'll be a challenge because you are, in that situation that you want to move forward, but there are a lot of things you have to consider about this movement. There could be oppositions and this could be from your personal or professional life in any respect, right? You want to perhaps move to a different place, a different job, maybe a different career that brings you more money for some of you. So you could be facing oppositions as you want to act on it. A lot of people might say, no, you can't do that. You're not equipped. You're not skilled enough. It can be anything, right? You want to try, perhaps, you want to try something new, but others could be like, oh, You have never performed that job before, and you don't have the skill set for that. So I don't think it's a good idea. It's like pulling you back, right? And this is where you will have to stand up for what you believe is right for you. So you're coming to the point of your understanding that there will be challenges in your way, Pisces, but you will have to overcome that. You have to put boundaries around you. Don't talk about it to everybody. Keep some things to yourself, right? So if you are trying to make a professional change, please don't blurt out everything right away, until you're ready completely, until you have that in place. Until then, maintain your distance, put boundaries, and work towards it. Bring back that strength, because what you are looking at is going forward towards something that makes you more stable in your life, right? You want that stability back into your life. Okay. Now, with body changes, you get the Two of Swords, the Page of Coins, and the Wheel of Fortune. So, right away, you're coming out of a stalemate energy, Pisces. And this is happening because you're starting to feel better in the month of December, or you will feel better, right? Or you will see that, betterment in yourself, where, like I said, you wake up in the morning and you have your coffee or tea or whatever, and you're ready to jump into action because your body is ready. You are ready. That kind of an energy, right? Now, you are coming out of a stalemate situation. You have just started to understand and work on something with regards to your finances, more so, with the Page of Coins. You are looking for directions, you're manifesting something, you are working with your spirit guide, angels, anybody, right? But you are manifesting something that concerns some material, worldly aspect of your life, more so. But this is just the beginning. And you are starting to work on the Wheel of Fortune, right? Which is where your abundance, your money, your prosperity, your health, your wealth is situated, right? So you want to turn the time. You want to move the wheel. You perhaps know that you haven't been able to move out of that situation because the Two of Swords is where you're realizing that whatever in life that you had wanted to achieve, Pisces, you had got caught up in your own self. The Two of Swords, where it was a complete silence and a stalemate energy, from where you're realizing that no, you have to start working. You have to start talking to people. You have to start investigating, right? You have to find more knowledge as to what you can do with regards to your career, your abundance, your prosperity, your health, and your wealth. So you need that, right? You need that wheel to move towards you and be in your favor, right? So this is where you have just started to work on yourself, Pisces, or you will be starting to work on yourself in the month of December, where you will understand that there are a lot of things you still don't know. You are not very clear about maybe a couple of situations that you have to still do research on, find out more about it, right? It could be, again, your personal issues or professional career issues. It can be anything for anybody. But you definitely want to know more. You want to find out more. This is where you're moving out of that Two of Swords, right? Please talk to me about the Two of Swords energy, because this is where you had been like, I don't know if I can do that, or I don't know if I should do that. I'm not sure if I will be successful. All those kind of negative feelings in yourself, right? Because the Two of Swords is, again, decision, where you failed to come to a decision at one point in time, is what I'm getting. So you kind of got caught in yourself, in your head, where you were like not talking about it, and you were like, okay, everything seems perfect. Let me just sit still and analyze and overanalyze and not get a solution. Right? This is where you're coming out of that situation. See, the Hermit in the reverse, you had lost your way. Doing this work, you had become lonely. You were not in your alignment with yourself. There was a misalignment of your value system, of your energy, because you were not able to come to a decision. So obviously, you were not organized in yourself. Right? You had lost your way somewhere. You had lost your way. Yeah, see the Empress. With giving, you had lost your way with your own abundance and fertility in life. That was waiting to happen, but you could not take the decision because, like I said, your values were not aligned with your understanding. You could not give yourself enough time, Pisces, to reevaluate, to reorganize your own belief and understanding in life towards what it is that makes you feel good. That, whatever, bringing back that fertility. You had lost your touch with fertility. You could not give birth, you could not expand, you could not bring abundance in your life because you had been caught in a stalemate energy, not being able to move or take a decision with regards to your understanding, right? The Sun. And this is where there is a liberation coming up in here for you, which is allowing you the Page of Coins. Please talk to me about the Page of Pentacles, which is allowing you to understand that you have wasted a lot of time. And it's now that energy that you have to start working, the Five of Wands, because you have learned your lesson here. That being caught up in that stalemate energy, you have not been able to improvise on your own situation. You were always either fighting with yourself, internal battle, or you were fighting or in conflict with people around you, where you had failed to work for your own self. You could not hear your intuition because you were too busy, competing with other people in your life or trying to make yourself feel more important in front of other people who were against you, right? So you were trying to prove your point against those who you thought were your competitors. So you had to prove your point, you had to be right, but this is a learning lesson. This learning lesson, where you failed with your intuitive self to understand what you want. This is where the whole misalignment, the Two of Swords, you could not take a decision. Because your concentration, your focus was on a different area altogether. So which is where you are coming to terms, Pisces, with your understanding where is your own mistake. Where did you do that? What is that mistake that you did, right? The Queen of Swords. Yeah, that you have to clear your energy. You have to be very clear with your demands in life. If you like this Five of Wands energy is something you don't want. You don't want people, you don't want to argue with people, you don't want to be in that energy where you're always fearful of some kind of competition that could come in any shape and form, right? But now you are coming to your realization, there is a transformation within you, right? That no, you can't sit in that energy. You can, because that is only pulling you down. It's not allowing you to improvise on your own health, on your own wealth. It's pulling you down, right? Please talk to me about the Wheel of Fortune. And that is where your Wheel of Fortune has not turned, because you were your concentration was in a totally different area where, you failed to do the right thing for yourself. Yeah, the Ace of Cups, right? And therefore, you kind of felt drained with your own heart, which is where you want to fill it back again. This is where the relationship dynamic, this Five of Wands, could have been a relationship ship dynamic for you, right? Where you were always in competition with your co-workers, with your colleagues, with your family member, with anybody around you, your extended family. You were always like, I want to prove my point. I want to be the best. People have to know who I am. I know everything. You don't know anything, right? That kind of an energy, which is where, your wheel was not moving because your heart was not open, right? The Ace of Cups, the Two of Coins. You were juggling. Yeah, you were juggling with your emotions. You were not able to give that emotion right away to anybody. You were not able to show that love. You were not able to show that emotion to people because you were always internal battle or external battle. You were always in that Five of Wands energy, which is where you have or you will learn a big lesson. That could have been the cause of your body breaking down, right? Because your heart was closed and you were always stressed, always in tension. You were scared of somebody hurting you. So you were always fighting to stop that hurt, right, from coming towards you. So your heart was closed. You were keeping your heart closed, and that is where your abundance was lost. Your fertility was lost. Please talk to me about the body changes. This is where, things will change. You will understand in yourself, Pisces, that no. Yeah, see, romance. Yeah, romance does not necessarily mean that romantic part. It could be, but it also means romance with yourself. Loving people. Just loving people. Being romantic. Being soft. Being gentle. Being kind. Right? That is where you want, that energy has to shift, right? Yeah, see, big happy changes. Big happy changes. That is where the energy will change and your body will change, when you can reconsider where you have gone wrong with your own self issues. So reconsider how you bring back that kindness, how you bring back that compassion, how you bring back being gentle, right? How you work on your romantic feelings for some of you, right? Where you want the big happy changes, but you have to work on that. You have to reconsider your options. Some of you may have to work out on your physiological part, may have to do something to make yourself feel more better, look better, change your dress code, go to the gym, have some kind of a workout, go visit a nutritionist, do something that enhances a lifestyle change, right? And therefore, you have to reconsider your options, what you really want. Do you want to sit in that energy and feel unhappy? Or do you want to feel happy? Do you want to make people happy? It's your option. It's definitely your option, right? Yeah, so you reconsider that, get more information about the whole story. What is that you need to do? How you work with your energy, right? So, yeah, so look into that, guys. Look into that. Reconsider the options you have in your life. Some of you, excuse me, some of you could be having somebody you love, right? But you haven't paid attention. You haven't given that heart. You have closed your heart and you have been internally you have been fighting with yourself. Oh, should I? Shouldn't I? Can I? May I? Will I? No, it's okay. Right? I'm good as it is. But at the same time, the funny part is, at the same time, you want it, right? You want to open your heart, you want to give, but you want the big happy changes. You want to feel romantic, but you have to take your time to reconsider if you're ready for it. That's what they're saying. Take your time, guys. Don't be in a rush. Okay? Now, with heavenly signs, they're talking about death, Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Coins, right? So you are the Page of Coins and the Knight of Coins. Yeah, you were progressively moving forward to taking some kind of an action. Like you're progressing, you're moving. You're not in that energy of the page. You're graduating from that page to becoming the knight, right? So you're making progress during this period. Why? Because you got the death. There is some kind of liberation from the 5D. It's a heavenly sign. There is some kind of liberation that is allowing you to move forward, right? Let's see the death. So you do have the Scorpio energy here, guys, and it is a time change, liberation, moving out of that stalemate energy, doing something for yourself, getting more information, whatever that story could be for you, right? Please talk to me about the death card here. The Eight of Coins, yeah. Yeah, you're working. You're moving out of that stalemate energy. There is a metamorphosis where you are learning some new trade, new skill for some of you. You know, keeping your options open. Some of you guys could be working with your hands, doing a lot of work that, you know, requires handyman kind of an expertise for some of you as well, right? But you are definitely in the process of understanding that, you know, you need to bring back a lot of focus and dedication to your own project in life, right? You have to excuse me, you have to keep your mind open towards learning new things from people. Not that you know everything, Pisces. There are a lot of things you don't know. Most of us, we don't know. What we know is a very tinny bitty bit of knowledge that, and we think, oh, we are all Einsteins. No, we are not. We are not. We always learn, we always grow. The day you stop learning, guys, is the day you stop growing, right? So, therefore, see the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you know, what is that? The new cycle. What is that you want to bring back in your life? It's a new beginning, it's a new cycle. The Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment here, right? Please talk to me about the Nine of Cups, something that makes you happy. Yeah, see the Eight of Swords. Yeah, 8 and 8, it's your karma, right? It's your karma that stopped you from moving towards your wish fulfillment because you could not master your own logical part of the story and you got caught in a very toxic situation. You could not keep your mind open to learning new things. You felt you knew everything, right? You did not want any kind of advice from people. You were not open to hearing things from people, right? And therefore, your wish fulfillment did not happen because you were not open. When people are coming to you and saying, you know, hey, do this, right? Or go towards that direction, or, you know, learn this, learn that, anything in your life, and you're like, no, I don't want to work. I don't want to start again from the scratch. I don't want to do all that. It's too much of work. So you kept your mind closed, right? Yes, in the Nine of Wands. This is a big mistake you made, and you know that, right? Where you have been fighting against this situation because you have become tired of waiting in this situation without doing anything for yourself, right? So, and in the meantime, what has happened, guys, is because you have kept your mind closed to all kind of possibilities, you were still using your reserve strength to fight against all odds, but yet not moving forward, right? Your understanding is that you have to move forward, but you did not know because you had not volunteered to work for yourself, Pisces. Please talk to me about the Knight of Pentacles. You had a very, it was a tunnel vision, closed vision. Your eyes and everything was closed to any kind of newness that life had to offer. The Six of Swords. And this is where the Eight of Swords, you want to move away from that bad old karma or a karmic situation or a toxic situation. Anything that is not making you happy. Simple. That is not making you happy. You want to leave that. You want to feel. See, because of this situation as well, guys, is what I'm getting. Many of you have also lost your health because you're not internally happy, right? You're not internally feeling happy. See, externally, you might be smiling. You could be going around, having friends. But internally, if your soul is not happy, then you don't feel good. Your body doesn't feel good, right? So you will get some signs which will allow you to leave that situation behind. There is a transition right here, right? And you're working towards a transition very slowly. You are building up a new story in your life. Some of you are also starting to feel better in your health, right? You're recovering from some kind of lot of illness, a Page of Wands, right? You're building a new creative idea. You are coming to the portion of understanding that anything in life, it requires you to take some risk in life. So, you're in that energy where you're feeling that kind of push that should I take that risk? And if I have to move, I will have to make that effort. I will have to take that risk, right? So as you are moving away from that bad old karma or a karmic situation that had been tying you down, Pisces, and you're recovering from some kind of an illness for many of you, you will receive that sign. The omen will be there. Please talk to me about the heavenly sign here. The omen will be there and you will know it, right? You will see that, right? Compromise. Yeah. Compromise with a situation here that involves your karma or karmic part of the story. If you believe that you can do it, you can do it. You can compromise on that situation, but you have to believe on that. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in that heavenly sign, which is telling you that, what? It's time to compromise and move forward in life. So whatever that relationship dynamic was that had like you were not willing to let it go, you are coming to your understanding, Pisces, that it's time for you to let it go and feel better within yourself. Compromise with whatever happened here. Don't sit on that. That's what they're saying here. Compromise and move on with life. We all do that. It's difficult. Again, like I said, it's not easy, guys. It's not going to happen overnight when you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, I forgot everything of the past. No. That's not what's going to happen. But slowly, over the days, over the month, but this time of the year, December, you will start that work. It's a start. It's a transition that slowly is coming back into your life, which is again allowing you to move forward. Compromising with your past, getting the new signs, boom, take me to a different place, right? Now with moving, guys, you get temperance, the 5 of coins and the 2 of wands. So right away you're desiring a change from the situation that is not emotionally making you happy. You have a disbalance here, emotional disbalance between two people, or in a situation where you desire a change. You're not moving right now, but you're planning on it. You have made your progress. You definitely are making slow but steady progress over this situation, Pisces, right? Let's see here. So there is a disbalance with your emotions, but you also know that you have to compromise with that situation that has also taught you a lesson. It's important to compromise on that situation here. Please talk to me about the Temperance, please. The Magician. Yeah. You want to start something new, right? You're coming to the point of understanding. You're like getting better on that situation, right? Justice. Yeah. Your logical self, more so your mental energy and your emotional, you're trying to blend the two together here in order to manifest something beautiful in your life to keep moving forward. Please talk to me about the Magician here. So you are definitely working on something beautiful. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're working on a new story in your life with the Ace, guys. It's coming to you, but aces are here with you for a short time. So whatever you have to do it in the month of December, because after which this ace might disappear and will come back to you only when it has to come back, right? The Four of Coins. Yeah, you're working on your insecurity. That's what I'm getting. You want to start something fresh, but you have been very insecure about something. And what I'm getting more so, guys, is money here again, right? So you're not sure if you have the finances for your own purpose. Like, can you afford it? Kind of a situation, right? But you do want a new beginning. Please talk to me about the Five of Coins. But this is also a learning lesson, Pisces. This is something that you are learning to understand, that you cannot be in that energy of feeling deprived, feeling like a victim, having that victim mentality in yourself. Oh, nobody loves me, nobody cares for me. Victim, or people are taking advantage of me. It's a very victim mentality. No. No, you have learned your lesson. You could have had that because of your karma, but there is a big learning lesson with your karmic situation and your karma as well here, right? So with the Five of Pentacles, you get the Ten of Wands. See, this is where you had been carrying a lot of responsibility and you felt like a victim. Oh, you have to do this, you have to do that. You were not enjoying that story. You were doing the work, you were stressed, you were burnt out, you were carrying too much of load on your shoulder. You were not enjoying that, but you were doing that because somewhere you felt that you had no self-esteem. So in order to prove your self-esteem, oh, you know what, I am strong, I can lift 40 pounds, you started to work like that. You were trying to prove your worth to people, in spite of the fact, where you were not enjoying your own life situation. But over that, you were trying, and because of that, you had no self-esteem. So in order to prove your self-worth and your self-esteem, because you wanted to show people were very important to you, your extended family members, society, whatever, you wanted to prove to them that, you're capable. You're a very capable person, right? You can lift anything in your life. That is responsibilities, work, this, that. You're a superhero, Superman kind of an energy. That is where you wanted to prove your worth. Judgment, right? This is where you're getting a second chance in your life, Pisces, to turn this situation from where it has been, right, to the tower, right, to make a move, to make a shift. It will collapse. If you don't do it, that situation will collapse from the universe. That will allow you to move. So if you want to change the situation, it's totally up to you, because you are definitely getting a second chance in your life to turn your own life around, Pisces. So, yeah, turn your own life around. Yeah, see the Five of Swords. Yeah, where you felt defeated, you were not enjoying what you had. It was a hollow victory. But at the same time, again, it's a learning lesson that over and top of all that, in order to hide that image from people, you tried to prove your worth in a wrong way. Right? So this is where the change has to come. The Two of Wands, and you desire that change now. You want that change. You want things to crumble so that you can rebuild your life again. Yeah, see, the Six of Cups. Yeah, there is something about a situation here, the Knight of Cups, where you want the old situation to collapse in your life so that you can move forward with somebody that you have a soulmate connection with, for some of you, or follow your heart, towards bringing back people in your life with whom you share the same kind of feelings, for some. Please talk to me about the Six of Cups. But again, the Six is talking about a transition in your life. So definitely you're desiring a change, Pisces. You want a change in your life very, very quickly. The Queen of Swords in the reverse, where you or somebody in your life is not talking with you or is very bitter about a situation, the Star. Yeah, and this situation needs to heal. It needs to heal because somebody is very bitter about something that you have done, with people you have been connected with. Could be friends, people you love, your soulmate energy. Maybe they're not talking with you. Some of them are probably not conversing with you because they found that you have no self-worth and they don't like that story in you. So they are not talking with you, right? So they and this situation, has to heal. Has to heal. Please talk to me about the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So hold on guys, somebody is very bitter about something that you have done, right? And they want, and you know that. Yeah, the Nine of Wands, right? You know that. You have made a mistake. But now you have to correct it. But you are kind of skeptical. You're tired of this situation. You want to finish this situation, the Five of Swords. Yeah, you're tired of that hollow victory. You don't want to fight. You have learned your lesson, Pisces. You want to compromise on that situation. You want the other person to compromise as well and bring back that happiness in your life, right? So, but it's that thing, right? That you are being a little bit stubborn over this situation. You are not making an effort either, Pisces, to open up conversation here. So you could be acting stubborn, or somebody could be acting very stubborn over this situation because they are very bitter, from where you want a change of the situation and a compromise to happen here. And a compromise to happen here, Pisces. Okay. So that it allows you to move on with your program in life. Please talk to me about moving. You want to compromise. You want to bring back that peace, or so that it allows you to move without any guilt in your life, right? Choose a new direction. Yeah, there you go. Choose a new direction. So you have to work on this part of the story, guys. You have to work on this forgiveness. Yeah. Either you forgive somebody or somebody forgives you, but it's important to forgive something, compromise on that situation, and take a new direction in your life. Again, Pisces. Okay. Relationship dynamics in the reverse and the Five of Swords. Yeah, it's a hollow victory. Nobody's enjoying that story. So, one of you will have to forgive that story. It's required. It's required because the empty victory is not bringing back any kind of joy in your life. So you have to, guys, you have to move on, right? Healing from the past. There is something, Three of Coins, right? Where possibly there was a lack of cooperation, lack of teamwork. Anything could have happened in here. Opportunities, right? Opportunity was there, but you could have possibly missed that. Where there was a person or people around you who were willing to work, but because you were in pain, you did not participate. That could be a part of the story. You could not participate in that situation here, right? Sentimental feelings, the Four of Swords. Yeah, and this is where you had a lot of grief. You have been silent. You have not been feeling too good. You've been trying to heal from that situation, and learn and trying to learn, get more information, trying to gather more information as to why and what has happened in your life. And why did it happen, whatever has happened for you, Pisces, right? About the relationship, adult children, right? Ace of Swords. Yeah, see? You wanted a breakthrough, but your maturity was not allowing you to have a breakthrough here. Unlikely. Yeah. You were not able to do the things, and it was unlikely in your case that you would ever get the clarity here because you were not being matured in yourself to receive any kind of information. So there was a big chance of you not knowing or not receiving any kind of info here. Join in, right? The Nine of Coins. So they are saying here, okay, whatever has happened, now it's time to free yourself. Join in with people, enjoy your life, enjoy yourself, Pisces. Do something for yourself. Perfect timing. Yeah. This is your perfect timing. Enjoying your freedom, your own energy. Join in with people to create something good. Enjoy your rewards of your hard work. Become financially independent in yourself so that it allows you, to join with people and move forward towards a new direction in your life, right? So this is your December energy, guys. Enjoy the reading until I see you once again. Till then, goodbye, God bless, Khuda Hafiz, and Namaste.